Okay, there we go. Alright, test. I think we are gaming right now. Absolute gaming right now. I'm gonna at this full screen. Okay, give me a second. There we go. Anyway, hey guys, it's Gula. I'm bored. So just streaming right now. Because I just want to do something online, but don't want to spend the time to make a video. And hey, I promised something fish related 4 years ago in 2022, back when I did that poll about what I should do, a Deltarune Chapter 2 stream, and then I ended up just streaming it for less than half an hour. So yeah, we're playing Fish today after 3 years. I suppose you could consider that one song upload I did of Fish to be the Fish video, but I don't really. Anyway. So yeah, it looks like the game's fine. My GIFs are not transparent, so I'm just gonna take them down because they might get a bit old considering the fact that they're not transparent. If I can find them. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, just gonna play through the whole game today. I guess I don't really have anything else planned. Check chat real quick, just in case anyone decided to stop in the not announcement of this stream. When they got the notification. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna have it pulled up in the background just in case I need to look at chat in between songs. But yeah, I think we're good. New game.
Welcome, new intern, to the Department of Fish.
My name is Classified.
And in this series of
training videos, I'll be teaching you everything you need to know about your new job.
In case you were unfamiliar, FISH stands for Fish, Interstate, Security, Department. These are your judges. Their names are Classified, and John. Not to be confused with our other intern whose name is also John. Classified. They will give you a score out of 10 for each location that you are assigned to. If you know basic math, then you'll know the maximum score each time is 15.
That's not how math works.
30. The maximum score is 30. Blame John for that one, the intern. If you score a 15 or higher, your performance will be deemed acceptable, and you'll be able to move on to your next assignment if there is one. Score anything lower than that, and you'll have to redo the assignment until you can meet our standards. Is there anything else? Oh, right. What is your job? You'll be assigned to areas of road transportation where something is happening, like construction or classified. Your job is to stop any fish from entering any of these potentially unsafe areas. We use a tool known as a stop sign in order to successfully stop the fish. You can use the A key, the space key, or the left and right mouse buttons in order to input a stop sign. If you input too early or too late, you'll miss. So please try not to do that. One more thing that's very important.
We occasionally have Spaghetti Night.
Do
Now,
not
Spaghetti
say
Night is
Spaghetti
very
Night. You'll
important
thank me
because it
later.
ends up getting mentioned in
Well,
b.i.r.d.
I'll see you in your first training
Like,
video.
the
Good luck.
people of Fish can't help them because they're busy having Spaghetti Night. Also, I'm not going to wait at this screen for the amount of time that you would need to get it to show up, but if you wait here for like 2 or so minutes, he eventually says, like, what are you still doing on the menu screen? So yeah, tuna training.
The tuna fish has a very simple pattern of movement, which makes it perfect for your first training. A clip is about to be played of a successful stoppage of a tuna fish. Please watch carefully. We'll play the clip one more time for you since it is your first training.
I want to have
An easy
another
way to
GIF,
remember this fish by
but
is that a tuna takes 2
I'm
beats
not
to
sure
stop.
if I have any other GIFs
Well,
that
it
like
actually
are
doesn't.
transparent.
It takes 3 beats because it's 1, 2, 3. That's all for this
Here, I'll
training
put
video.
the Bob
Good
GIF
luck.
back up. There was like a review of Fish one time that I saw that was like, oh, this game isn't good because, like, 80s chiptunes aren't good for a rhythm game. Which doesn't make sense because, like, I mean, like, to me it works fine. I don't see any problem with, like, the instruments would be. And, like, what about, like, any of the rhythm games on, like, the Game Boy? That's just automatically, like, ruling them out. 26 out of 30. I got distracted and missed a fish because I was talking. Anyway, I'm gonna go test the audio real quick. Oh, I should, like, have a, hey, I'm testing the audio right now, text, so I'm gonna make... There we go. And this can just be there for a second. So, yeah, audio is working fine, I think. Rain showed up, asked if that was Kula in the flesh. It is Kula in the flesh. Congratulations. You have successfully found my stream.
What are you still doing on the menu screen?
There we go. What am I still doing on the menu screen? Good question. So here's Upstream Underpass. Also, I like the fact that he, like, eats the salmon,
widely known for their
and he's
ability
like
to
a
swim
fish,
upstream,
so
and
is
also
that
for forgetting to order
cannibalism?
spaghetti on Spaghetti Night when it was clearly their turn. John.
Also, Steam notification jump scare. I'm not
Because they
sure if
swim
that
upstream,
showed
they will
up.
try to avoid any stop sign by swimming above it. This means you must use 2 stop signs in order to successfully stop this fish. Observe. You got that? Well, we hope so. Good luck out there.
weirdly long intro. Oh yeah, there's a bit of like audio and visual delay for what I see compared to like what you guys see. Um, I suppose that's like most obvious on the off remake videos, where you'll like literally hear the controller and then not see anything happen on the screen for like a second. So if I'm humming a part of the song and it does not line up with what you see, that's because of the delay. Also, you may have noticed that my save file is only at 29%. I've gone through like 3 different resets of this computer, and f.i.s.h doesn't have cloud saves. So, it's pretty fun. We need to get another GIF in here. We're losing retention. So, here's the Gaster one. Do I have any other? I have the Rares one, but, I deleted the file. I deleted the Rares GIF, the Rares spin GIF. Anyway, here's Barracuda. Which Barracuda shows up in b.i.r.d, but it's called Barracuda.
Barracuda are fast and aggressive.
Yeah.
Like me on spaghetti night. Their
You can
timing is
really
not
tell
the
I'm bored
easiest to understand,
because,
so please watch this
like, I
video
have
carefully.
almost no interesting commentary, and yet I
My
still
advice
chose
for
to
this fish is
stream
simple.
today.
Don't
So
miss.
have fun. But yeah,
Good luck.
I mean, free advertising if you want for Tim and Taman. If you wanna buy this game, it's called f.i.s.h, and it's $10 on Steam, and it's pretty fun. And it runs on a lot of computers, which is not something I can say about b.i.r.d, because b.i.r.d for a while just did not want to run on my computer. The demo. Fake ending number 1. And Barracuda has like 3 different fake endings. Barracuda only has the one fake ending, I think, but yeah. 20 out of 30. Not bad for me talking the whole time. Anyway, here's one of my favorite levels, Exit 404. Which I find it interesting they titled this one Exit 404. Because, like, I feel like 404 is the most common, like, commonly known error code. Because it's just, like, this sub page does not exist on this page is a pretty common error, so like everybody's aware of like 404 errors.
Alright, just trust me on that. Go to spaghetti night. Alright? Anyway, good luck.
Even though like error 500 and 501 and 502 aren't well known in pop culture, despite the fact that I think that they would be pretty common as well, because they're just like your standard error, like, oh, we don't know what happened, or we can't we can't reach this website. Anyway, after this song's done, I'm gonna test the audio again. Because if you can't hear me ranting, then what's the point of me ranting? I like the Sailfish because they like show up in like almost every level after they're introduced, because they're basically just the drums of this entire soundtrack. And, like, you kind of have to like shove the Barracuda in there somewhere, and tunas kind of have their own rhythm they have to beat, but Sailfish can just show up anywhere because they're just a drum. Yeah, you could see, you kind of had to like shove in a Barracuda and a tuna there. Alright, audio testing break, or chat break, depending on if anybody said anything. Alright, I'm back, and I closed the game, so I have to reopen the game, so just, gonna wait for it to load real quick. There we go. Alright, I'm back, and I closed the game. Oh, jump scare. So I have to reopen the game, so just... Also, sorry if the audio is louder. Anyway, here's Onion Canyon. And Onion Canyon was actually misspelled, by the way. And Tim Attainment made a video about it, like Onion Canyon and Bird, that I'm pretty sure was just an excuse to, like, make a joke about him misspelling it. I tapped out for a second. Also, speaking of bird, I think it's cool how they made like a fish world and like remixed all the songs, especially for Exit 404, where it begins with that. I like how they did it like for the beginning of the song in Bird. It only makes sense if you've heard both. Anyway, there's Onion Canyon, which is another one of my favorite levels, and it also has a really long outro that I'm pretty sure was just meant to trick you. Here comes the beginning of the levels that I don't like, starting with Quiet, which is pretty much just a gimmick level. Speaking of gimmicks, I think we need to get another GIF in here because we're like running low on GIFs. So let me check if I have another GIF I can put. It helps the audience retention, guys. We can have the dead chat one. Oh no, that seems kind of rude. What's a good GIF? Jack. There we go.
What are you still doing on the menu screen?
Oh, hey, I got the Easter egg twice. Yeah, for some reason he decided to even, like, put this on the soundtrack. Yeah, I just think Quiet's a bad level. It's like, it's not like there's time signatures or anything to help you. You pretty much just have to go off of the cues, which the rest of the game tells you not to go off of the cues, so... just kinda... not my thing. But hey, next we have Swordfish Sailfish Speedway. Do. I do like the art in this level, though. I think it's a cool design. And I really like the art in Fish. I don't like Timoteement's 3D art that much. I think it's pretty generic, but I like his 2D art. Back before he started making almost exclusively 3D stuff. And it has me not excited for Fish 2 when that comes out because it's going to be 3D. And I don't like the art style, but I'm excited for more fish content,
The
so that's
swordfish
good.
is the last fish that you will be learning about in this training program, and there's a reason we saved it for last. It's kind of hard to explain, so just watch the clip and see for yourself.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's right. You'll have to
Yeah,
input a
sailfish
stop
are
sign
really
5
hard to nail
times in
down
order
if
to
you're new to
successfully
this
stop a
game.
swordfish.
And
don't feel too bad about this one if you can't get
my
it on the first try.
older brother
If you can't get it on the second try, well,
never
there's always room
understood
for
how to
improvement.
do
And
Sailfish,
if you can't get
and
it on the
my
third try,
friends Cool Kid K and Grasselina
good luck.
never understood how to do a Sailfish, so this level has stopped quite a bunch of my friends, as I've shared my copy with them. It's got 3 save files. It's practically made for sharing. But yeah, the trick with Swordfish is you've gotta just hit it as soon as the music stops, but like a second later. That's how I got the hang of them. I say that right after I miss a Swordfish. Okay, I'm restarting. Oh, and you have to hit it at the same rhythm too, which is kind of annoying. You can't just like spam the spacebar like 5 times. That's my favorite part of most of the levels, is when they do a lot of Sailfish really quickly. Especially so in Swordfish Sailfish Speedway. Nobody in chat. Which makes sense, because on YouTube it says there's only one watching right now, and that one is probably me. I had to give it a guess, because I've got the tab open. Triangle Tunnel, where the gimmick is you can't see in the rhythm game. Which, like, if you're playing it, ideally, you should be relying on the audio cues as opposed to the visual ones. Which is kind of what this level is designed to test, but... And you also have levels like Quiet, where it kind of punishes you for doing that, so it's kind of strange. Oh, I actually failed that one. I suppose I can take a break and do, Spaghetti Speedway. I have to turn off, advanced visuals for that, though, because I don't think my computer could do Spaghetti Speedway and stream at the same time. The funny thing is, for a while there, I really, really liked this game. Like, it was my favorite game for a while. Which I think is just every game pretty much ends up being my hyperfixation. Well, when I'm hyperfixated on a game, it basically becomes my favorite game for the next, like, month or two. And I, like, showed my parents a Spaghetti Night music video. And that's now how they know this game. Even though Spaghetti Night itself was just created as like additional content, like supplemental content. And then when they added it into the game, now just everyone attributes it to the game that I know in real life. But no, it was started as a YouTube video. And then they just added it into the game. Also, I like how the barracudas make the Spaghetti Night noise. I like to joke that like they're singing Spaghetti Night. That one tuna, he can be. Sorry, I legit forgot the name of the second fish, but the one that likes to swim above, he can just go free. Anyway, here's Triangle Tunnel again. I want to, like, for the next time I stream, I want to, like, make a gif of Nab, like, dancing up and down. Well, I might not have actually revealed what his name is yet. But the protagonist from Deathplane, his name is Nab. You find that out in one of the game's cutscenes, like the intro cutscene, but considering the game's not out yet, I might not have revealed that. I'm not sure. But there you go. There's your bit of Deathplane content 4 months ahead. And, like, the reason he's even named Nab was because immediately after I drew him, I, like, messaged Rain and I was like, look at this man. But I did a typo and I accidentally said, look at this Nab. And I just decided I liked that as a name, so I decided to keep it. Anyway, this one's titled L. Apparently, in the files, it was just titled Level 9 for a while, and like before Tamertainment released the game, he just decided to call it L. Understandable. I have a song on Spotify titled H. I've described it before, but it was originally going to be used in a scene at Yukina's house. Or like she like goes to prepare a meal for you, and like she gets out like a salt shaker, and she starts like putting salt on the meal, and it plays this one instrument from Soundtrap, and it becomes like a whole thing. And that was the song I made for it. But then I realized there's a very inappropriate song by the name The Salt Shaker, so I decided to change it when I released the song without adding corresponding scene into the game. It is still one of my favorite songs I've made, though. And definitely my favorite song out of Seraphim or Tried to Steal These Songs. Once I get judged, I'm gonna do a quick chat break and add another GIF. And then I think I'll do like 1 or 2 more levels and call it. Okay. I'm gonna go to the Deltarune wiki to find a good GIF. Sure, we can get the jitterbug one.
What are you still doing on the menu screen?
Alright. It's like, oh, where's a new level? Alright, I filled that one. This is your keyboard destroyer level. And your one fish just to, like, mess you over at the end if you started to think you actually beat the level. There's one tuna. I was saying, like, I forgot what level 11 was. Oh, it's one tuna. And for some reason that was put on the soundtrack. Woo! Anyway, here's Bear Tuna. I think this will be the last level for right now. Fake exit number 1. Fake exit number 2. And there's the real exit. Yeah, I'm not doing Alright, thank you guys for watching. That was Fish. And yeah, I had fun. I just wanted something online to do, and I'm pretty much finished with Deathplane, just waiting for people to playtest it. If you ever want to playtest it before it comes out in May, then just let me know. But I wanted to do something, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And toodles.